Today, let's make a chicken curry. I'm doing this for a going away party for some friends that are going back to the United States. Let's start with the ingredients. Spices first. I'm going to use some fresh ground turmeric powder, minced garlic, paprika, salt, cayenne pepper. We're going to use as our base some coconut milk, no preservatives. We like cauliflower. It's a great vegetable, mild tasting, soaks up the flavors of the curry. Mushrooms, baby squash, tomatoes, onions, celery, bell peppers, cilantro. This is a chayote from my garden, from my backyard. And of course, some chicken, both dark meat and white meat. I'm going to cook up some rice to go with this. I can't get brown rice here, but this is 99% whole. Let's go. Okay, so I spared you the trauma of watching me cut all of this up, but I've cut up all of the veggies. The chicken is ready to go in. I've got my spices ready. I warmed up the coconut milk in the microwave a little bit so that it's not lumpy, because at room temperature, coconut milk gets solid and separates. So we're going to add our coconut milk. And now we're going to start adding our spices. First, to me, most important is the turmeric. This is fresh ground turmeric from the Central Market. Let's put in 1, 2, 3. This is going to be a big curry. Let's add now some paprika. We're going to add some cayenne pepper. Hopefully my guests like it a little spicy. We're going to add to this curry, this is something that I don't always do, but I've got some nice fresh ground cinnamon. I'm going to add some cinnamon. We're now going to add some minced garlic. I think you can never have too much garlic in anything. Okay? And that's it. We're going to stir that up. Come on in. I'm going to get that nice and evenly spread around in the coconut milk. Now, if it turns out that I need more liquid in this as I get cooking, I can add some more coconut milk. I will also make a little bouillon, a little stock with this Better Than Bouillon. This is chicken stock. We could add a little bit of that to get the exact correct amount of liquid. Let's add our vegetables. Let's stir those up a little bit and get them all nice and covered in our curry. Okay, I did forget to add some salt. I'm going to do that now. I don't do a lot of salt in my cooking. I feel it's better to add salt at the table. But we want some in here. And that already looks good, doesn't it? Let's add now the cauliflower, bell peppers, onions, and celery. And you know that onions, bell pepper, and celery are used extensively in Cajun cooking. And I have a Cajun background. My grandparents, my dad, born and raised in Southwest Louisiana. And I think probably I will want to add some more liquid to this, but you don't want to do that until the veggies have cooked down some, because they will add a lot of liquid to it. Add our chicken. Now when I cut up the chicken, I removed some of the skin and excess fat from the drumsticks and thighs. take a look at that. Ready to go. We're going to put this on the stove. Put on our top, and we're going to heat it. We're going to start off a little high, but once it heats up and starts to bubble a little bit, I will put this to a low or simmer, because this is going to cook for about 40 minutes. Okay, so started to hear the liquid in here bubble. So I'm going to stir this up a little more, get the things that were on the bottom off, and I'm going to turn the stove down to the second lowest setting and let it simmer. Now, you know, some people might say that I should have browned the chicken in a skillet before I put it in here. You know, in a curry, there's so many strong flavors already. I just have never found that necessary, and saves some dishes cleaning up, and it moves along a little faster. But this is now on a lower temperature. Set that there, and I'll come back and stir this multiple times over the next 30-40 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to make some rice. I'm going to do this the way my grandmother taught me well over 50 years ago. I just put whatever amount of rice in, and this should be enough for our party tonight. And then I'm going to add water until it is 1 knuckle above the top of the rice. Simple, no real measuring. I could put any amount of rice in, then I put in water, one knuckle above the top of the rice. Put that, I like to add, I used to do this with butter, but now just a little olive oil. This helps keep it from sticking to the pan. I'm now going to put this on the stove, bring it to a boil. So I'll put this on high. I'm going to bring this to a boil, and then I will bring it down to a simmer, to very low heat, put the top on it, leave it for about 30 minutes. Should come out perfect. Okay, so watching my curry as it's starting to cook down, I've decided I really do need more liquid in this. So I've done another can of coconut milk, and I went ahead and added all of those same spices to this. I'm just not used to making a curry quite this large. It's going to be at least 8 people at the dinner tonight, and could be 9. So normally I would make this in the Instant Pot. I'd put all of it in, turn it on, walk away, and come back. A little more work intensive doing it this way, but it's the only way I could do a curry this large. So I'm going to pour my coconut milk with spices in, and we're going to stir that up. Oh yeah, that's now going to be perfect. Really do want a nice gravy in there for the rice. I think this is going to be delicious. Put that back on, let it simmer, probably another 20-25 minutes. I think it's been on about 20 minutes so far. By the way, if you're wondering about my t-shirt, this is my business. I invented some products for the film, television, and mobile DJ industry. Sell it on Amazon, at B&H Photo, at my own web store. So if you're in one of those industries, check it out. All right, so this has been cooking a while. We're getting pretty close. So I am going to stir it a little more. Yeah, the chicken's starting to come off the bone. It's perfect. And I'm going to take a little taste. Let's get a little of the, there we go now. Oh, that's really good. I thought I might need to add some salt to it. It doesn't need it. It's really, going to be a good curry. I hope my guests like it. All right, the rice has come off. It was about 30 minutes on the stove. Remember that I brought it to a boil. Then I turned it down to the lowest heat level and put the top on. And it came out, as you can see, fluffy, perfectly cooked. So here we are, going away dinner for Curtis and Jennifer. What do you guys think of the curry? And you're an expert in curries, Jennifer.
It's very yummy. Lots of vegetables, nice. Good.
I did not make it as spicy as you and I like it because Brian doesn't like spicy food. What do you think, Curtis?
Very, very tasty.
I'm actually impressed.
Yeah.
If you like this video and others from 105-Minute Meals, please subscribe. Hit the like button and hit the bell button so that you get notifications when we come out with new videos. Pura vida from Costa Rica.